Welcome to lesson number 5 of the 4-H Country Ham Project. Today we're going to review the 11 main swine breeds. I'm going to go through things quickly here because there is another video included that goes into much more detail as she is much more knowledgeable than I am. So let's get started. First off, there's some vocabulary you need to know when we're talking about swine breeds and the important traits that come up along with them. First of all, you may remember from previous lessons that a boar is a male breeding hog. And when we look at our pictures, the boar is always going to be in the top of each photo set. The gilt is also pictured in our photo set. And remember, a gilt is a female pig that has not yet given birth. The gilts will be at the bottom of each photo set. You'll also notice that there are important traits listed. I want to go over a few of those vocabulary words just so you have a little bit more of an idea of what we're talking about. When we talk about conception rate, that's the ability for the gilt to have piglets. The gain and feed efficiency has to do with the ability of our hogs to gain weight for slaughter. And then food efficiency is the amount of food needed for those hogs to gain weight. It's not very efficient if it takes a lot of feed to gain just a few pounds of weight. When you see the word lean, know that we're talking about muscle and not fat. So if an animal is more lean, that means it has less fat. A lot of times swine breeds are broken into groups of terminal and maternal, and that will come up in the other video. Terminal means it's meat hogs. It means you're raising these swine for slaughtering and for eating. Maternal means you might want this particular breed because they're excellent mothers, and that means it'll be easier for you to grow your herd if you're going to be raising swine. The first breed is the Berkshire. It is from Berkshire County, England. The color of the Berkshire is black with 6 white points on the feet and legs, the tip of the tail, and on the face. The ears are small to medium size and erect. Erect here means that they stand up, they point upwards. And the important traits for this breed is the conception rate and meat quality. Next is the Chester White. It is from Chester County, Pennsylvania, a solid white with small to medium-sized and drooping ears, so they don't point up, they're kind of drooping down. And their important traits is their conception rate and their mothering ability. Next up is the Duroc. They were developed in the U.S. from 2 strains of red hogs, the Jersey Red of New Jersey and the Duroc of New York. They're solid red in color, ranging from a very light gold to a very dark red. Their ears are small to medium sized and drooping, and they have an excellent rate of grain and feed efficiency, so it doesn't take much for these to put on weight. Next up is the Hampshire from England. You'll also notice their ears point upward. That's one of those tips we'll learn in our next video. The color is black with a white belt encircling the shoulders and front legs. Their ears are small to medium size and erect, pointing up. And they're heavily muscled, lean, and have a good feed efficiency. Next is the Hereford. This one might be familiar. You'll learn more about it in the next video. These were developed in the U.S. in Iowa and Nebraska. And for coloring, at least 2/3 of their body needs to be red with a white head, ears, underline, feet, and switch. Their ears are medium-sized and drooping, and they have excellent meat quality. Next up is the Landrace. These are the American Landrace, and they're descendants of the Danish Landrace. They're solid white in color. They have very large, heavy, and drooping ears, and they are known for their mothering ability. They have large litters of piglets and have good milking ability as well. Next up is the Pietrain, which originated in Belgium in the city of the same name. These are usually white with light black spots, and they have medium-sized and erect ears. They have extreme muscling and leanness. Next up is the Poland China, developed in the U.S. in Butler and Warren counties of Ohio, not Kentucky. Their color are black with 6 white points on the feet and legs, tip of the face and tail. Their ears are medium-sized and drooping, and they have excellent meat quality. This is the easiest one, I think, to be able to identify, and that is the Spotted, developed in the U.S. in Putnam and Hendricks counties of Indiana. They're black with white spots or white with black spots. They have medium-sized and drooping ears, and they're aggressive breeders with a high growth rate. Next up is the Tamworth. These originated in England. They have a solid red color ranging from very light gold to very dark red. They have small to medium-sized and erect ears, and they're also aggressive breeders with good mothering abilities. Last up is our Yorkshire. These are also from England and are solid white. They have medium-sized and erect pointing ears. They have large litter sizes, meaning lots of piglets, good milking ability, and excellent mothering ability. Next up is a video with even more details about these different breeds.